Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos, Fathom Hobbies. This is a season 19 of Time of Legends Joan of Arc. We are on episode number 3, round 3 of the Garrison of Saint-Loup scenario from May 5th, 1429. Joan of Arc is moving her forces from round 2 forward into the routed French forces to recruit them against the English garrison of Saint-Loup. The English garrison last round fired bowmen shots across. We got some peasant militia in the infirmary. Let's jump into round number 3. I think we're going to start seeing some massive attacks here. Before we do start out, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and show you guys a selection of our channel sponsors for your Christmas shopping. The Cat 2 Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence Omnibus. Pick it up for yourself. Pick it up for a H.P. Lovecraft fan of horror. This is a massive Lovecraftian grimoire collecting the 6 volumes from August Moldenhauer and Giuseppe Balsamo's books on Disclosure from the Necronomicon Fragment, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Psychoanalysis of Aurelia, The Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, The Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, Hermeticism of Hastur, and Alchemy of Azathoth. Those books are all actually individually available on the bookstore, but this one looks great on your shelf. Makes a great present, as does the Alchemy and Anthroposophy and the Dune Saga. Essays on Frank Herbert's Dune, along with Carl Jung's and Rudolf Steiner's concepts. If you wanted to check out our podcast channel, it makes a great listen. Just put on a podcast, go through it, talk about a lot of the topics that are in these if you want to give it a sample. You can also help us out on our Patreon. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed and joined our Patreon. Got over 800 subscribers here on the channel, looking to grow that to 1,000. So thanks a lot for the subscribers from 2023. You guys are the best. And looking forward to making some changes to the channel coming forward. Ongoing gameplay with A Song of Ice and Fire, Joan of Arc, Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon will be one of the new games we're going to be playing here. And also we're going to be starting our miniature makeover series. We're going to go through some of those batch painted miniatures that we've done. For example, the mounted bowman here from Joan of Arc. If we do a little zoom in on these miniature makeovers, we'll kind of take a look at these batch painted ones, and we'll try to find ways to touch them up and clean up the minis. I'm thinking of starting with Conan by Monolith. That was the first game we played. In the game, first we painted miniatures. The first time I ever painted miniatures was that game, so maybe we revisit that. And I'd like to do that as an ongoing series and get you guys to upgrade your painting skills. Also, we'll be looking at some new ways of presenting some of these board games, so looking forward to doing that for you guys. Thanks a lot for your support, and let's jump into round number 3. So we'll start out with our activations and our council cards. Looks like we can do a charge for Joan, and we can also add a charge for our English. Let's go ahead and do just that. We'll bring our mounted bowman out. Our Joan will start first. So let's start out with some activations. We do need to roll our initial die to see if any of our routed troops wander. The die we roll is a Doom die. Let's grab the Doom dice here. So we have 3 troops that are routed. The crossbowmen, they move 1 space toward the edge of the board, so they're up here now. The next one will be these pikemen. They move toward the French rally point, so they're actually joining us, and Joan gains an additional rally token, which is a victory point. So she's up to 4 victory points at this point. And lastly, our mounted knights. They move 1 to the French rally point as well, which will move them here. So let's go ahead and we'll activate our, we'll move one of our French militia. Let's move our this and this. We're going to move these into this space. So we'll be going up against the wall here. These will all move forward. Let's move 1 troop backwards to rally these troops. So we gain an additional rally. And we'll move Joan and the rest of these militia up 1 to here. And let's have her talk to this apothecary. We can get some additional feedback from this guy. So these guys will rally next round. They can also talk to this, since they're activated, they can also talk to this citizen. So let's ask the, first off, we'll ask the apothecary the next question. The apothecary question is, le plan non secret pour vous. Connaissez-vous également les propriétés des minéraux? Do you understand the properties of minerals? He goes, certain oui. Mais le mystérieux, c'est bien le délicat de découvrir. But I know the mysteries, but it's more interesting to discover. So we'll gain 1 experience point. Okay, so we can gain an experience token. That helps. Unfortunately, I had the French one there, guys. Sorry for butchering the French there, but we gain 1 experience point. As you guys know, a lot of the Joan of Arc tokens are in both languages, so you can get by with that. The other one is the citizen. The citizen, we're going to ask the citizen a question. They say that they say you're selling your business, even your house. Are you leaving? So the citizen, he's leaving here. He says, indeed, sir, life is becoming very dangerous out there. Cutthroats and pickpockets all on the streets, and war thundering in the distance. So we test red. We gain 1 order of our choice. So let's grab a charge for Joan. Right, and then let's go to let's have an attack here against these bowmen. We'll have our pikemen attacking the bowmen through the wall. Pikemen attacking. That'll be a white die against their bowmen having a white die. So a white die versus a white die. And they miss. Let's have our other pikemen go again. And they block it. So the defense goes to the bowmen. That will be that. We'll activate these on the next round. Let's switch over to the English player. The English player, again, will activate with their bowmen and firing into these provincial militia. We're also going to move these mounted bowmen out. Let's have the mounted bowmen come out to here. Now they'll move, and they can also fire into this group. Bowmen will start with the firing first. 2 black. There are some men-at-arms here. Pinterest Knights. They also have a black, so let's roll it like this. So they block a shield for 1 injury. Another bowman attack. 1 shield, 1 gets through, so peasants actually get hit on that one. And 1 last one. Again, blocked. So bowmen do get to have peasants sent to the infirmary. Let's keep going now with the mounted bowmen. Mounted bowmen can now attack. Mounted bowmen will fire at the mounted bowmen. Will fire at these peasants here. Mounted bowmen with a black roll. And these peasants also are moved to the infirmary. I knocked this over. Let me grab the... I need to grab the French rally point here as well. We'll get that in a second. Okay, so that is going to do it for the bowmen, for the English. Can they speak to the blacksmith still? Yeah, let's have the last troop speak to the blacksmith. When I see your wares, I can't help but notice the quality of your material. Who is your supplier? Is the discussion. My iron comes from my supplier. Gain 1 experience points. So they gain 1 experience point here with the blacksmith. And that is going to wrap it up for round number 3. We will see you guys in round number 4. Click through. Talk to you in the next round. Take care. Bye-bye.